right, to start out, we're going to prime our eyelids. I'm using a MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm using a Morphe. I forget the number of this brush, but I will list it down below. I forgot to grab it and put it next to me so I could reference it. I'm so sorry. And then I'm just using a face powder, MAC Studio Fix face powder, just to set everything to get it ready for shadow. And now I'm using the Makeup Geek eyeliner in Espresso, and I'm just kind of smudging this into my waterline and lower lash line to start the process. And now I'm taking my ColourPop liner in Stomper, and I'm using a Sigma E35 brush, and I'm doing kind of a reverse smoky eye with a little cat like flick in the inner corner. I feel like I said that super weird, but I already had a glass of wine today, so I'm probably gonna suck at this. So we're just gonna roll with it, okay guys? Okay. And now I'm creating a wing, and that little pink thing is a Beauty Blender liner thing. They suck, don't buy them. P.S. I feel like I'm using it out of guilt now because I purchased two thinking they would be awesome, and they're not. So now I'm highlighting my brow bone. I'm using the lightest shade. I forget the name of it because I deleted the clip, but it's the very lightest shade. And now I'm using Primavera, which is like a soft gold, and I'm using a Smith 253 brush just to apply this all over the lid and up into the crease. And now I'm using Raw Sienna and a Sigma E25 blending. This is kind of their holy grail, like standard, most popular blending brush. It's definitely a must-have if you guys don't own it already. I'm focusing this more in the outer corner, but I am kind of using it to blend out that soft gold towards the front of my eyelid as well. And now I'm using the same brush in Antique Bronze just to create a little more depth in the outer corner, kind of placing it in the same places I did with Raw Sienna at first, and then blending everything together. And now I'm using a Morphe M506, and I'm taking the dark brown shade just to add even more depth. I'm kind of smoking out that liner, as you'll see, and keeping this pretty close to my lash line, creating just like really soft definition. I wanted the eye look to not look like paint by numbers as mine usually do, you know what I mean? Keep everything really blended. And now I'm taking this orange color in the E25, barely any product, just using a little bit of it to warm up that outer portion of my lid. And now I'm taking the dark brown and a Morphe E36. It's a really, really nice little blending brush, and I'm just kind of smoking out that lower lash line. And I'm also using a little bit of Raw Sienna as well on the very bottom. And now for mascara, I'm using the Estee Edit, the edgiest mascara. It has two sides, and I'm using this side, the lift side, I believe it is, for my lower lashes. I love this mascara. And I'm using Iris Beauty lashes in Empress. I love these because they are fully synthetic and they look so luxurious. I love these lashes lately. And this is the final eye look. It's so pretty. It's a little something different. I forget how much I like the inner corner flick, so I might start doing more tutorials that look exactly the same as this. Thank you so much. Now I'm using the Becca Luminous blush in Foxglove. This is just a beautiful pink shade, and it has a really kind of subtle luminous glow, which I love for summer. And I'm also using Rosé Spritz from the Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaboration palette, which is actually going back in stock today, and I believe it's still in stock. So you can definitely get your hands on it. It is limited edition. I'm highlighting with Champagne Pop from the palette. I'm using a Sigma F35. This is a permanent collection item if you don't get your hands on the palette. I'm highlighting the tip of my nose as well, and I overdo it just a little bit. So I'm going to take another brush to just kind of soften those edges to make it a little less intense. You know what I mean? A little bit Rudolph here, a little bit Rudolph. And I'm highlighting my Cupid's bow. I like to go way overboard here, like full on milk mustache. I have no shame. That's what I like. And for gloss, I'm using the brand new Bare Minerals Gen Nude Collection gloss in Far Out. So freaking obsessed with this lip gloss. They come into Ulta stores on July or June 26th. I'll list it down below. And to set my makeup, I'm using the Jarred Cosmetics setting spray in lemongrass. I love the scent, but they're intense. And this is the final look. Really simple. If you guys are curious what the rest of my foundation routine is, I will list it down below. It's very current. I followed it exactly to the T, so I will link that down below for you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and found it helpful. Leave me any feedback or comments or some of your favorite products down below. Thank you guys once again for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!